Monica.
Thank you.
Oh, I love this ensemble. What is it? It's just kind of a native sort of,
I don't know, native Bohemian.
Yes, I like it.
Island, who knows?
You are kind of Bohemian in spirit.
I am in a lot of ways, yes I am.
Yes, very good.
And these earrings are just spectacular.
Inspired by Thomas Edison.
Yes!
Thank you, Thomas.
Imagine when he said, Dr. Watson, I need you.
Yes.
I'm sure he wasn't talking about this. No, you never can be sure.
Watson, I need you.
Yes, well, he did say that.
That was one of the first words, weren't they?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He spilled acid.
Oh, dear.
So he was, I need you!
Good Lord.
Although he probably didn't say it in falsetto.
No.
Anyway.
Probably not.
No, I would think not. No.
How have you been?
Very colorful.
Oh, thank you. I think good friend Jenny got this for me.
Oh, nice.
She's always thinking of her friends.
Yes.
One big wow for Jenny. Wow! Love you, Jenny.
It's always great to have friends who support our silliness.
Isn't it true?
Yes.
Support the insanity. Write to us today.
Yes. Yes. I have wonderful friends who do the same thing. And of course I count you among them.
Oh, thank you.
It's
You're
true.
sweet.
Well,
very sweet.
We try.
Hey.
How would the show be so fun if we weren't? I mean, if we were bitter old cows all the time, then...
It would not fly, I don't think.
No.
There's too many cows out
don't
there.
fly.
Cows just don't fly.
They move, but they don't fly. Anyway.
If you want to talk to Martika, you can email her at her website.
Oh, you know what? That's right.
And if you don't want to tell us who you are, you don't have to. There's a place where you can just email us, and unless you put in your email address, we don't know who you are. So if you want to mystique about yourself, you can do that too.
And you know what? It's true that we've taken a couple of sessions of our show, and we've read feedback from our viewers.
Yes, all really great.
So send anything you want, positive, negative, indifferent, or shocked, and we will gladly share it with the viewing audience.
Yes, and if you happen to know a person who you think should be Nancy Boy of the Day,
yes,
send us a JPEG, right? And we'll put him on our show or on the website, but you have to include a little letter telling us why you think he should be, or she should be. That's just fine.
Yes.
Gender's not a problem. It's not really an issue.
No.
Nancy Boy of the Day. Yes.
Yes, because drag kings would make wonderful Nancy Boys.
I think they are. They're wonderful. Have you ever seen them? I've seen them. Oh, they actually have a lot of spirit out there.
Yeah, they're very...
And I almost tried to pick one up. They're so convincing.
Oh, no.
It was like, oh, what's going on? I was like, oh, dear Margot.
Amazing that a drag queen should end up being shocked by something like that.
Once in a while.
We would think we would know, but, you know, that just proves how good they are.
They are very good.
Or either that or we're blind.
Well,
but, well, you know.
What do we have here? Oh, another John Michael Lerma recipe.
Is it?
Yes!
Wow!
John Michael Lerma came right from the cookbook of the year.
Excellent.
John Michael Lerma's Garden County, where everyone is welcome at the table cookbook.
Wow, that's nice.
Marvelous, isn't it? Oh, he's got such a talent. And we're going to attempt the strawberry, could be rhubarb cobbler.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yes, it does.
Cobblestones.
And you know, there's something about John Michael's cookbook that I wanted to talk about a little bit, because I find that there's not just recipes in there.
Oh.
There's little stories and background information about where the recipe ideas came from and how important it is to have strong connections and relationships with your friends. Those are all very large parts of his cookbook. And I find that wonderful.
Oh, yes.
I find that wonderful.
It's like reading a mini novel and getting recipes.
You know, the bottom line is, if we don't feel like we're really a part of a community, well, then we have to recognize that part of that is our responsibility.
Yes.
We have the ability to create our own community. And if we don't build connections with our friends and build community that way, how are we ever really going to know how to fit into any other community that might exist?
Very good point, Martika.
Yes, and John Michael illustrates it wonderfully in his cookbook, Garden County.
He does, doesn't he?
He does.
And he
really
admits that the recipes came from Grandma Thelma. One big wow for Thelma. Wow!
Wow!
It's fabulous. Thelma!
Ooh, cool. Isn't it nice to know that he's carrying on the tradition?
Very
that she
cool.
taught him
Yes.
and shared with him. I think that's wonderful.
Very neat.
Wonderful.
And of course, he teaches in Italy.
Wow.
Yes, he's a cook. He's a chef.
He's a jet-set world traveler, Diva. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, he's
Doesn't
an
it
office
just
in
make
Tuscany.
you sick? I'm so jealous.
I just admire that he's made a life for himself.
Yeah.
You know? Not taking the tried and true, blazed a new trail, and he came out on top, for goodness sakes.
And you know what? I think that's part of what defines a lot of Americans lately is we change jobs so much more frequently now than we ever used to.
It's expected.
And part of that result is that you start to give yourself permission to think outside of the traditional boxes for what you might want to spend your energy and time doing as a job.
Yes.
And anybody that has the creativity and energy to focus on something entirely different for themselves and then make a great success out of it, more power to you, honey, because that takes some serious skill.
It sure does.
There's some strong magic in that stuff. And
self-reflection, I think. You know, just affirming, you know what? I can do this. I am good enough.
And John Michael Lerma, I mean, I know that we're really touting up the material that he's created, but honestly, this soul is an excellent example of exactly how to do that in your life when things change drastically.
That's true. He was in bed with a tracheotomy, and which he had to suction himself. I mean, it was like bloody secretions. Couldn't sleep. BiPAP mask. Tumor found in his throat. And in order to get through all of that, he just started writing his grandmother's recipes down.
Wow.
And eventually put the stories to them and made it a cookbook. And guess what? The tracheotomy's gone. He has a new cooking job in Italy and a great cookbook to remember all the recipes from.
Not to mention a fabulous street rep.
Yes.
Because people are hearing about this boy all over the world. And I am super impressed by that. Because any little Diva X corporate grunge who could turn himself into this fabulous presentation is kudos.
Very good, John
That is brilliant.
Would you like to try some cobbler?
I would love to.
Okay, let's dig in.
But first we have to make it.
I guess so. Darn it.
Yeah, well, you know.
This recipe found on page 102 of your cookbook.
All right.
Open up, follow along, girls. Is called strawberry rhubarb cobbler. Now, rhubarb is a little dicey in that it's not around, you know, all year round.
Right.
But I did find some other wonderful berries.
Not in this part of the country.
That's
anyway.
true.
It's more difficult to get.
We're in the hinterlands.
I know because I love it and I can hardly ever find it.
We did find the strawberries.
Okay.
Wonderful strawberries.
So strawberries.
And the rhubarb, not so much.
Okay.
I found some cranberries.
That's a unique idea.
And raspberries.
Red raspberries.
Ooh.
And we have sliced peaches.
Oh, peaches are always good.
Blueberries.
Oh,
now,
yum.
Why, do you ask, did we drag out all of this fruit? Well, because fruits like to make pretty pictures of themselves. And one of the best ways you can do that, we could do a mixed fruit cobbler.
Oh, let's do that. Mixed fruit.
Could we do that?
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
High five, sister gal.
Yes.
And away we go. We're going to start off with some sugar.
Okay. How much?
1 1/4 cup sugar. And we're going to have
a bowl.
Oh, I suppose we should put it in something.
Yeah, that would probably be good. That was not in the recipe, so she was a little thrown off. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just teasing.
Oh, dear, dear.
I love her. I do, because, you know, if we didn't love each other, all the vicissitudes of this show, well, it's not a big word, all the vicissitudes of this show we'd never get anywhere.
We wouldn't. You're right.
We really wouldn't.
So the first part is the cobbler stuff, and then the second part, part B, will be the topping of the cobbler. You like topping. It perks our interest anyway. Sugar, cinnamon, flour, and orange zest, and the strawberries, or other berries, are the first part.
Well, do we have orange zest?
Oh, yes. Orange.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I remember seeing one back there. So, that'll be fun. Can I do that part?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Do we need a grater? I think so. I think I've got it up here in the grater cabinet.
Yeah, not grader, greater.
It's Greater Minnesota.
Yes. Yes. Some of my friends refer to me as the English professor. I'm not going to talk about why, and it isn't always a positive thing, but it's still true, positive or negative. Anyway, we have that when we're ready.
Would you like some mixing cups?
Please.
Things to measure things?
Please, that would be nice. I can move some stuff because I'm feeling crowded.
I know.
Imagine that. Okay. Wow.
We have things.
We have a plethora. I've heard people say plethora, but since I'm the English professor, it's plethora.
Let's put that together. Plethora.
Anyway.
Okay.
You're noticing a theme?
1 1/4 cup sugar.
Oh,
all right then. We don't have
okay.
that. Would you like me to quick wash off
Are you
something?
sure? I have a quarter. Oh, that's not a quarter
That's
cup.
a 6/8, 24
That's a
16.
quarter teaspoon.
32,
Quarter cup.
47.
1 1/4 cup?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a half cup? 1 cup?
Coming up.
Okay.
I'll just get it out of the dishwasher.
Just checking. So 1 1/4 cup
of sugar.
You have to read it because I'm blind.
Yes, 1 1/4 cup of sugar. If you want.
Okay, I don't have my glasses on.
That's all right.
You know.
This is one.
No, that I can figure out.
Oh, okay.
But I can't read that.
Oh, I see. I see.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to do
All right. Do you want a half cup just because it'd be easier?
I can use this one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll use this one.
Very good.
Oh my.
Oh dear. Come in. Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh. Cut.
All right, we need a spoon.
Oh dear. Is that
Oh,
because
that's a shovel.
should I?
It just got air in it.
Oh, it's air. Is that what does it?
Well, yeah. It gets moisture in it in a minute.
Pardons.
So.
I just bought
Try
this
to
yesterday.
buy
Isn't that funny?
Did you?
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's not old, but it's
Well, probably had a lot of moisture in the package.
indeed.
You put it in there, and moisture doesn't evaporate well from a steel container.
Oh, that's the deal.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's a good idea. This is not part of the recipe, but you know, if you have to do it, you gotta do it.
Pioneer Drag Queens.
They used to have those things.
Can you imagine?
Of course, they had different names at that point. Sick and twisted, and all those wonderful phrases. Yeah, they were sick and twisted. Well, that's what they were called anyway. I wouldn't say they were that.
Hi, Sock Center. You
Gee.
want us to play on your TV. You want us to play on your TV.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Okay.
Preheat oven. I can do that.
Oh, good.
To 400.
Wow.
That's a hot one.
That'd have to bake pretty quickly, I would bet. At that, I was gonna say at that price, at that temperature.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
Boy, am I a dry clean shopper or what?
Spray a 13 by 9 inch pan with cooking spray. I can do that. I have so many talents.
Yes, you do. No matter what everyone says. No. I just had to throw that in there. It's not fair or true, but it is funny. Besides, she'll beat me up for it later. It's how we maintain our friendship. Either she's beating me up or I'm beating her up. We've been friends for a while. You did not see what I just did.
Oh dear.
I've been having the dropsies all day.
Oh dear. I'm just spraying our pan
And lucky-
with a little bit of cooking spray.
Good idea.
I think it's important to note that there is cooking spray that has garlic in it.
Really?
And so you may want to just get the regular.
Yeah, you might not want to use that with a sweet dessert or a cobbler. Because fruity garlic cobbler seems kind of gross.
Kind of gross.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, this is so slow. Drag queens, we like instant gratification.
Yes, we do.
That's why they've turned the station already. Anyway.
You're watching the Nancy Boys.
Oh, we hope you are.
You were watching.
Try a little more because it wasn't full.
Absolutely.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Okay.
So that is the sugar. Very good.
Boy, that worked out wonderfully. I lie really well. Okay. Don't say anything. Okay, what's next?
Next, we're going to combine, let's see, the cinnamon, flour, and orange zest into a bowl.
All right.
Cinnamon is just a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon.
Okay.
Cinnamon, it makes all the difference in the world to me. I just love it. Cinnamon and cloves and allspice. Oh, my.
A teaspoon?
A teaspoon and a half. Here.
Oh, boy, my memory is really
No, that's
bad.
okay. Oh, here's one.
There's a half.
And you gotta be careful because there are tablespoons out there. And it's very, very important to pick the right one.
Especially with cinnamon.
That's why they've written black on black here to help facilitate all this. Don't you wish it was white?
I do.
Gee whiz.
But how would it stay white?
No, oh, that's true.
Just guessing. I mean, there might be
And
a
then
way.
a half teaspoon? You want a half? There's a halfer.
So
Oh, you got that. Yeah, very good. Teaspoon and a half of cinnamon.
I was confused. I had to double check the one I had because goodness knows I might be wrong.
And 3 tablespoons
Right,
of
Kitty?
flour. Can you imagine?
You have to accept the possibility that you might be wrong. Right, honey? Private joke. She knows what I mean.
Tablespoon.
So does Ralph.
Oh.
Another private joke.
Oh,
Not so private.
getting more public.
You're wrong, Ralph. Okay, anyway.
Oh dear.
It's the first time I've ever said that on this show.
Let's all say that together. You're wrong, Ralph.
And it's not the first time it's been
dear.
proved. Anyway.
Tablespoon. I found one.
Okay.
We would like 3
Cinnamon.
tablespoons of flour.
3 tablespoons of flour.
Yes, all purpose. What are all the purposes, I wonder?
Oh, yeah. Ask me that later.
And no, you're wrong, Ralph. That's not what she meant.
You know what? He would have to have it written down on paper for him to figure out what the implications were. Trust me. I really do like Ralph, but he's never met Martika directly. He's only heard the scary stories. Is it 1 tablespoon?
We were like 3 tablespoons.
Oh man, am I slow.
That's okay. And a teaspoon of orange zest. Now, we got our zester right here. She's going to perform that in front of you live. So children, leave the room.
Isn't that exciting? Well, I was going to say exciting, but then you told the kids to leave.
No, I'm kidding.
Can't be too
It's
exciting.
actually a very G-rated thing.
For once.
Hello, sock setter! Would you like, can you want to do it right over the bowl? Or on a plate? Whatever works for you.
I think on a plate.
Okay.
That would be a better way to start.
Yes, I like it. And I'll film it.
Okay.
The camera crew decided not to show up today. Something about billing errors, I don't know.
Oh. Well, we're going to do zest, so we better do little. I don't even know what that is.
Ooh. Now, she's got sort of an orange and a grater.
Yes.
And the zest is just the peel part.
Right. And if I remember correctly, and
yes.
I hope I do, you don't want to go too far below the orange color of the peel.
Oh.
Because otherwise you get to the white and it's not the same.
Oh,
and it adds bitterness.
Oh, and we would never have bitterness on this show.
At least not edible bitterness. Oh, that's scary. And how much do we need? Yeah?
It is
Yeah?
1 teaspoon.
That wonderful stalling technique. Something English professors really don't like. But we use it all. Everybody uses it a lot.
It's true, isn't it?
Yes.
And debate coaches.
Yes.
Speech writers.
Oh no.
So this is...
And speakers at Iran Contra hearings.
Just 1 teaspoon of this orange zest will be just fine.
Oh, it's, you know, I love the smell.
Oh, isn't it amazing?
Yes.
Real fruit is so crazy.
I love the smell.
And like, I love spices, but if you can get the real herbs, the spice seems to be 4 times the power. Mm-hmm. One of the best examples, I think, is peppermint.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, it's just crazy. And of course, your favorite, rosemary.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Oh.
I love rosemary.
I put it on pizza.
You know, that would be wonderful.
Yeah. It adds a real natural sort of flavor.
I bet John Michael does that too.
Oh, that's where I got it from.
Well, at least you admitted it.
Yeah, that's true.
You wouldn't have had to.
They got it from me.
They wouldn't have known.
Yeah, these are my recipes. No.
No.
They're not, by the way. They're Thelma's and they're John Michael's. So, oh, that smells so good.
It does.
It's refreshing.
Incredibly pungent.
Kind of makes me
better than my breath.
10 years younger. And
Sure.
what? We don't know. Carol Chan?
All right.
Rosemary including?
Wow.
Oh, wonderful.
Does that look like a teaspoon?
It certainly does. Now, just combine all of that into a large bowl and gently stir in the strawberries. Okay.
Wow, yum. Oh, yum.
Oh, strawberries and rhubarb. Oh, doesn't that look wonderful?
It does.
I'll do a gentle stir right now.
Okay.
Gentle stir just means you put your pinky up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the definition of a gentle stir.
We have to make sure that when John Michael revises his cookbook for the 45th time, because it will last forever, you know.
It will.
That we include the raise your pinky up to demonstrate gentle stir.
Gentle stir. Very good.
Or
I love that orange.
That or fairy stir.
Fairy stir. Now we're supposed to add the strawberries and whatnot. It says 7 cups times 2. 7 cups of strawberries and 7 cups of everything else in the...
Oh,
so
my.
This whole bag. Oh, do you want a bigger bowl?
Yes. Wow, that's a lot of fruit.
We need a big bowl.
A really big bowl. The kind that it takes 4 people to carry.
Well...
Cut.
Here we go. It's not pretty, but it'll fit 7
But
cups.
you know what? It'll work. All right then.
All right.
That's a lot.
It's a big bowl.
Yes, it is.
All right. We're combining this with the strawberries.
So
I'm just gonna dump them all.
yeah, let's put the fruit in there, and then we'll sprinkle this over the top, and it might be easier to mix
stick
it.
to the bottom so much, right? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I
Lime
do.
all over these berries.
True. Now, are we just gonna
put odds and ends in? Sure, some peaches. How about some blueberries? Does anyone out here like blueberries?
No.
Oh, I heard there. Melissa likes blueberries. So we'll add some blueberries.
Consuelo, Miguel, and John said put the cranberries in.
Oh, Consuela, you love the your cranberries.
Yes,
Well,
too.
welcome.
I love the color of cranberries.
Yes.
They are
Does
such a
anyone
great
like strawberries or raspberries out there?
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
The
Martika likes
Diva
some
loves
raspberries.
them. Black raspberries are good too.
Oh, I haven't heard of those.
well,
That's wonderful.
I don't know if they're the same as blackberries
Okay.
or not.
Oh.
But they certainly could be.
Oh, you know, I like those in malts too, blackberries.
Yes.
Oh,
Or currant.
I see. I have yet to do the currant thing.
Oh, they're so yummy.
It's on my to-do list.
They're so yummy.
Now.
Yes. We're gonna sprinkle this over the top and then mix it together.
Sure, sounds good.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I'll get my little woody, my wood spoon. Here, maybe I'll film while I stir. Oh, that'll be a test.
Can you do that?
We will see. Here. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Are you stirring or am I?
You're right. This is just way too difficult.
Okay.
You know, the drag queen can do just about one thing at a time.
That's
oh,
true.
look. Very good. Yeah, now, Martika, I think you have a good point. Put the berries in first, because otherwise you'll end up with all the sugar, flour, and zest on the bottom of the pan and none of it jumping up on your berries.
I think so.
Oh, this looks wonderful, Martika.
Oh, it smells fab.
And it's fruit, so it's got to be good for you.
One more thing.
We're supposed to have like...
Although I'm not sure all the fruit I know is good for you.
The bitter fruit.
Yeah, yes. It's hard not to become a bitter fruit. The old
sad tale.
Oh my God.
Sad tale of the Lady Martika. Bitter fruit.
Oh my God. Oh, sad.
Sad.
Oh my God.
Desperate tale of a desperate woman.
Well, I don't know that I've reached desperate stage yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Me too.
Oh my God.
I gave up on girdles, for God's sake.
I haven't.
I know, but I couldn't breathe anymore.
I can't.
It was like a tourniquet.
Oh my.
Oh, this looks wonderful.
Oh, it looks
what a job is that?
It looks incredible.
Gently stir in the berries. Then you spoon it into that pre-sprayed baking dish. Spread evenly. Place in the oven for just 10 minutes. Okay.
We're going to end up with about 62 batches.
That sounds good to me. Martika!
Hi, honey.
Oh, have you been stirring the pot?
You know, I have.
Martika's great at stirring the pot.
Well, and I have to tell you, honey, this pot is smelling really good.
Oh, it looks great, too. Let me get a little close-up of that.
All right, I'll turn it a little bit.
Oh.
Look at that beautiful
Wow.
thing.
I mean, that alone looks gorgeous.
Doesn't it?
Yes, sirree.
And I've said it 1,000 times on this show. Smell-o-vision would be nice.
Oh, sure.
You don't know what you're missing.
Scratch the little blue box in the corner of your picture.
Yeah. And all sorts of fun things will happen.
Okay. Camera crew's working good now.
We didn't know what they were doing a moment ago, but they're working good now.
Oh, and before we go any further, of course, we want to say, hello, Sock Center. Hi. Oh, this is great. Now, we are supposed to put this, in a pan. My pre-sprayed pan.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to step back and let you do that.
Absolutely.
Because I'm a little nervous about it.
I know what you mean. And I'm just kind of a bigger gal, so I can handle things. Miserably, but I handle things.
I don't know. I think you managed your own degree of successes like everyone else.
I did. Let's see. I worked at Dayton's for 10 years.
Was it really 10 years?
10 years.
I didn't remember how long it had been, but I knew that that's where you started as far as I was concerned when I met you.
And then back in the 80s, we had that AIDS show up.
Yes.
And we had lots of friends that were sick.
Yes.
And I thought, you know, I'd like to do something. So I went to nursing school and became a nurse. And I've been nursing ever since.
And I remember an interview that you were in a while back.
Oh, this looks wonderful.
In a press item called the Breakfast Club Newsletter.
Oh!
In which I remember you being asked what your goal was for the new career of nursing. And I remember you saying, well, my goal is to be the best damn nurse I can possibly be.
That's true. Oh, that's
and
wonderful.
I remember you saying that, and I thought, you know, I know what this girl's study habits are, and I know what her standards are, and I know that she will become that.
Thank you for remembering.
You're welcome. You did it so quickly, and you were such an inspiration to me at a time when that idea would never have occurred to you.
No, you're right. That's true. I know it.
But it's true. You were, because
so sweet.
I knew what you had been through to get to that place.
Oh, yeah.
And so to watch you do that as successfully and quickly as you did, and love what you were doing, and the obvious passion that you had, I thought, she is going to be phenomenal.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
And now it's been 10 years of that.
Right.
For goodness sakes.
And well, your attitude has been slightly altered a little over
That's
time.
Okay.
And with good reason.
Good reason?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we still love the patient population.
Of
And I
course.
love doing it.
And that's
it's
the
so
goal.
rewarding, you know?
Yep.
To know that you're actually helping someone. How lucky of a job is that?
Yeah.
Helping someone.
Yeah. And there are
I used to
ways
yell at
do
people
that.
for not paying their Dayton's bill. I mean, this is a change.
A little bit, yeah.
Now, we do have the oven at 400.
Okay.
And we're going to pop it in there just for 10 minutes while we make that topping.
All right. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, I'm excited. I love the color and the texture and the variety and the beauty of the recipes that John Michael comes up with.
Isn't he incredible?
They are incredible.
And that fruit, fresh fruit,
and can
so
you
wonderful.
imagine how festive and beautiful the table would look with 5 or 6 of John Michael Lerma's recipes from Garden County Cookbook at one gathering?
Can you imagine?
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
He tends to know just how to put things together.
Well, you know, when you have a skill, you have a skill.
That's right.
And she got it.
She's got that flair.
Yes.
Okay.
And do what you're good at, honey.
Topping, Martika? Care for some?
Speaking of which.
For this topping, we need 1.5 cups of flour.
Hi, Sock Center!
Hi, Sock Center! Some superfine baker sugar,
All right, then.
which is this confection sugar. It's just that powdered sugar that you probably remember. I
Right.
loved as a kid putting this on cereal because I knew we weren't supposed to. It was for a treat or something.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's an interesting story.
And baking powder and baking soda. Now, whenever I hear baking powder or baking soda in a recipe, I pay attention. Because they're different, and I've screwed it up so many times.
I cannot tell you how happy I am to hear you admit that, because I swear to you, every time I see the two of them together in a recipe, I have to stop and remind myself, okay, which is which?
I know!
Which one is which?
Because they're definitely different.
Yeah, when there's only one, I have to remember, okay, now which one is that?
I know.
Is it that one in the orange box or that one in the red and gray box?
And kosher or Hawaiian? How about kosher or Hawaiian salt? Yes, you can have Hawaiian salt.
You know what? You need another one of those champagne fruit desserts.
I think that would really help.
Yeah.
Now this is kosher sea salt.
Okay.
What the heck? By the seashore.
No.
So kosher salt is what he recommends. I'm sure that you can use probably any salt. If you don't have kosher, don't worry about it.
Indeed.
Or Hawaiian salt, but of course you need to go to Hawaii for that.
Not really.
No, you can do internet.
You can get it from here.
You know, I have heard from John Michael himself, author, cookbook, and teacher, that Hawaiian honey is wonderful. Because the honeybees gather honey from flowers, and the tropical flowers just have a whole different taste to them.
You know what?
And he loves the
that's
honey
true.
from Hawaii.
That's true. I would
So
believe
maybe
it.
the salt is good too, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And it's imported. You can get it in imported shops here.
Oh,
from Hawaii.
I should watch for
It is
that.
possible to do that.
You might want to taste some Hawaiian honey. And baking soda.
Okay.
Baking soda.
That's powder. See, I did it again.
Margarine or butter. And then some low-fat buttermilk.
Margarine or butter.
Or just as buttermilk. Who cares about the fat? Come on.
And the confectioner's sugar.
So very good.
Right, so you need a container.
Oh, yes.
Put it in. I'd like to let you bend down there because I'm doing that.
I don't mind bending over. Okay.
Yes.
Combine your flour and sugar. Let's see. 1.5 cups of flour.
All right, and
This is
where
not.
did the flour go?
This is not.
You moved it.
Oh dear.
It's over here.
Oh, and sugar. And your ice pick for the sugar.
Let's not talk about that again.
Well, now, we did one recipe where they recommended an ice pick. Now, how would the ice pick work on that toast? I mean, the toast fell apart anyway.
And you know what we ended up using, in case you didn't see it when you watched the episode, and you should have?
Shame on you.
It's a plastic straw.
It worked fine.
It was brilliant. There was no reason why not to do that.
Put the pick down.
Yes. Back away from the ice pick.
Yes.
It is not a pointer. Hi, Jenny. Okay.
Now, I'll just take this out of the dishwasher.
Okay. Funny joke that is.
Oh, sorry.
All right, how much do we need?
1.5 cups of flour.
All
Okay.
I'm going to use a twisting knife
Sure.
that I've been using to level off things with. Okay.
3 tablespoons of baker's sugar. Well, I can start working on that.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Not that it matters, really.
Yes, it does.
Okay, 1.5 teaspoons of your baking powder.
Powder.
Red and silver container. Salt. I'll start on the salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Half a teaspoon. Thank you. Here's your order.
Hey, thanks.
Because I seeded and I wanted to help.
You did. And you did great. We're today using this kosher sea salt. Hi, Sock Center. And now baking soda.
Soda.
The soda we need 1/2 tablespoon. Oh, of course. Well, we're supposed to cut in the margarine with the dry ingredients until it resembles a coarse meal.
Okay.
All right.
So what we might want to do is take this handy dandy level butter knife over here.
Yeah.
That we were using. And,
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And
Use
cut chunks of it off.
Keep.
And after I put this in,
Sure.
then I'll start mixing. Oh, that's really soft. Okay, that won't take long at all.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like soft butter, right? I've broken many pieces of toast.
Yep. And that rather bugs me.
Me
I'm
too.
anal enough that that really bugs me. I need a
She's anal.
pinch.
Yeah. Hi, Sock Center! Oh dear. Reaching for the knife.
Napkin ring, right?
Right. Hello, Sock Center.
Yeah. I have other
Do you want
friends.
to try this?
I have other friends who are part of that too. Oh my!
It's a modern convenience.
How lovely!
That's very nice.
Yes, it is.
And it even has these little thingies.
And it works. Well, we assume.
Well, you look at that. Oh dear. Be careful. Oh, now that's something. Do you want
Ooh.
to?
I wanna.
Oh. Well.
Now, earthquake-like thing you noticed was a camera about to topple on a drag queen. All right, you know, I'm not good at this. I thought I was.
I know. I thought modern convenience. That might be nice.
Well, okay, this is not good.
It's too
And
fast.
of course, the camera's gotta be on me when I'm doing all this. Slippery.
There's no like low setting.
No, there isn't.
There's just
There
let's
isn't.
scatter flour all over the kitchen and then
There's the let's turn the fan on and blow the powder all over the drag queen.
we're part of your ZA team here. You're watching the Nancy Boys.
However much you might regret that.
Yes.
Oh, Doc Center.
1,000 condolences.
Well, you know, by the time they ever agree to turn us on, they're really gonna hate us. Do we care? Of course we do. But we'll soldier on anyway. Although I hate that saying.
Soldier on?
Yes. Well, that's a really good reasons about now. Alright, they said it had to be a lumpy meal.
Well, that looks like a
pretty much constitutes anything I would put in my mouth.
Yeah, but I think so.
Thank you. But it does look like that now.
And then we stir in 1 cup of buttermilk. I'll go to the dishwasher.
Okay. You know that she means I will become the dishwasher. Become the dishwasher.
So we're doing 1 cup of buttermilk.
Okay.
Which we hope is close to half a pint, because that's all we have.
Yeah.
I think it's close.
Yeah, I suspect it will be too.
Oh, pretty darn close.
Oh, perfect.
We'll take it. Okay?
Fabulous, yeah. Oh, lovely.
Well, John Michael Lerma sure knows good food.
Despite the fact that we're the ones preparing it. That's how you know for sure it's a foolproof cookbook.
Until it...
Or foolproof.
Foolproof. Not drag queen proof.
Isn't that the same thing?
It should be.
That was what I was implying.
Wishy-washy.
Yes, exactly.
Now, I might just take a little spatula to go around the edges
good idea.
here, because for some reason...
Believe it or not, my wrist is getting tired.
Oh, I'm sure. That's kind of heavy.
Let's not talk about
The
that.
Black & Deckers. Yeah, you're going to be lonely for a couple minutes.
Oh.
No. Hello, Sock Center! Okay.
That doesn't happen very often. Write that down.
Now we're supposed to spoon the topping in mounds over the hot cobbler filling.
Oh, yum.
And we turn it both into the dishy-washy, no, into the oven for 25 minutes. Okay,
all right,
and then
cool.
serve with ice cream or whipped cream.
Oh, or both.
Ooh. Do you want to spoon it on top of me? Ooh.
You? You didn't think I caught that, did you?
No.
Should we turn the camera off?
Hello, Sock Center!
Hello, Bear Night.
Hello, Bear Night.
Yes. Okay, I do want to use a spoon because
Okay.
it would just not be a fun way to do it.
No, whatever works for you.
Oh, right.
I'll go to the dishwasher.
Yeah, a spoon would work for me. But
Would any of this work? With the little spaghetti thingy? No.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe? Oh, I see what you mean, because you want to do it evenly and there isn't that much
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
So you kind of want to pop, pop, pop.
Oh, you know what I could do? I have a better idea.
Oh, let's see if this is. Oh,
That's a really big spoon.
You can
True. I can do that.
castanets.
Yeah, okay.
Hooray!
Or you take that.
Okay.
I'll take these.
I'll scratch it back.
Alright. Oh my.
Hello, Sock City!
Careful of the strap!
Oh my goodness! It's gonna unhinge and wipe out all of South Minneapolis. Oh, sorry.
At least. I was thinking you weren't reaching far enough there, dear, because it'll probably wipe out the entire northern hemisphere.
I think so. Are you a double something?
Honey, I think I graduated from a double a long time ago. I'm somewhere around triple or quadruple.
My goodness.
I'm really being anal about this, and I don't know why. So I don't think I'm going to stay that way.
You're watching the Nancy Boys.
I get to choose.
Now, while she's topping the cobbler, I was going to read a little from the introduction of Garden County just to get you excited. Garden County, where everyone is welcome to sit at the table. And it...
1, 2, 3.
In my frame of mind, suitability named Garden County, everyone is welcome. That's right, it's very suitably named and everyone's welcome. Nothing says welcome more than an invitation to sit down at the table and share food with a community of friends, neighbors, and future friends. Instantly, the conversation will begin. Perhaps it might be a comment about the food that has been prepared, or a comment like, oh my god, you can't be serious.
Our minds were in the same place at the same moment.
Tell them we're meeting others, Martha. We're getting out of here at 15. Or a comment on the weather.
Yeah, don't you have a chiropractor's appointment to go to? I know it's 8 o'clock at night, but I think we have to leave.
But kinship begins with the first word at the first crust of bread that is broken. Oh, that's sweet. Very sweet.
Very nicely said.
Yes, exactly. Oopsie. How's that coming?
You know, that's the worst thing you can possibly hear from someone who's topping something is whoopsie.
I learned never to say it at my work too.
Oh, I'm sure.
It gives them pause. What is she mixing up to put in my syringe?
The old ladies. Oh, probably frightens everyone. Uh-oh. When you hear them go, and then try to stifle it.
Ah, that can't help.
You're like, what was that? What are you doing? Nothing.
Hello, Sock Center.
Call the ER, quick.
Quick. Get the stomach pumping equipment. Well, this does smell wonderful.
Smells fantastic.
Well, I think we'll top this and then we'll show you what it looks like when we're done.
Alright, that sounds
We're
like
going
a
to top
good
this,
idea.
then we're going to put it back in the oven for 25 more minutes or until the topping is golden. How's that sound?
Wonderful.
And then we'll pop it out and share it with you. Alright? Bye-bye!
Bye!
As you just saw, we're full of military personnel and also a beautiful fashion mall, the Galleria Alberto Sordi, which we're going to take a look at in a little bit. But Mr. Peabody, Chad, you know everything. Now, you've been to Rome once before, and this is one of your favorite things. I believe you call it the Great Erection.
This I call the Big Erection of Rome. It is a column dedicated to the Emperor Marcus Aurelius in 180 AD. It is depicting his battles that he fought in Germany.
Wow, all the way up and down.
All the way up and down on the outside is scenes from those battles.
Okay.
I think it's just fascinating. It's one of the most unique pieces in Rome. It's been here for basically 2,000 years. Of course, you know, now Rome, very Catholic, has basically put their thing at the top.
Now, we have noticed that almost everything that was stolen from ancient Egypt or anything, you know, by the Roman Empire, when the church took over, they made it their own.
Yes, they do. They basically
yeah.
So they put their insignia on the top of everything.
Which is certainly interesting. How do you feel about that? Do you have any feelings?
I really don't like it at all.
Yeah, I don't like it at all either.
I think it's tacky.
Well, it doesn't honor other cultures at all. You
No.
know, I mean, and I do believe in a global nation.
Yes.
You know, and respect what's gone before and create your own.
Right.
Yeah.
And here you have an Egyptian obelisk that's, you know, desecrated.
Right.
By a religious insignia.
But here's the good news. What the church has also done is preserved and taken good care of them.
Yes, that is
true. So that's cool,
That's
because, you know, they are still here as a result of the church maintaining them.
Right. And this has survived for 2,000 years.
It's a mixed bag, isn't it? Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Very neat. Now, who was Marcus Aurelius again?
He was the emperor of Rome.
Okay.
A long-term emperor. He was around for a while. He fought most of the battles up in Germany and trying to subjugate
against the Huns.
Not the hunts. They came later, dear.
Okay, got it, got it. Not a history buff like Mr. Anybody. Yeah. Very good. Well, should we go look at the fashion mall?
I think.
Okay.
You're watching the Nancy Boys.
You poor unfortunate souls.
What's the matter with you? Turn this off immediately.
Oh, God.
If I catch you watching the show again. Hi, Martika.
Hi, Marco.
You look wonderful again. Oh, how beautiful.
One of my favorite outfits.
It's so inspired.
Yeah, I think so. I really enjoy it. And I like the jingling when I
Me
walk.
too.
And I like the gypsy look. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
love my friend who bought it for me and then let me pay her back because she has money and I didn't.
Oh, that's quite marvelous. You have
Yeah.
good friends like that.
You know, and we do. The two of us watch each other's back quite regularly in
Cool.
that way. Thank you, Tara!
Thank you, Tara. Look at what you've created.
Oh,
Yes, a vision.
yes.
Yes.
What? We're not always sure. But yes.
Hey, I think the cobbler smells good.
I think so too.
Should we
You think
check
it's
it out?
done? Yeah.
Let's try it.
Okay, you want to talk to them about what you've
Oh,
found?
sure. Now, hot cobbler could be complemented by something cool. You can have just regular ice cream or some yogurt, or of course your Cool Whip. And we've got the extra creamy today, so we'll just see how this goes, okay? Now, Martika's gonna take a look and I'm gonna film it. Drum roll, please. Okay, Martika's approaching the oven with an oven mitt, and out it comes. My goodness,
Oh, and the food's very tender.
oh, is it?
The
Oh,
topping is nice and brown.
it is.
All of which are good indicators that it's ready.
Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Might I have another?
Would you like another? Sure.
I'm
Yep,
good.
yep.
It's winter. I need them.
Now, Martika's bringing a very important point up. Please just take your time. I mean, 5 more seconds just to get the oven mitt is very important. I think we've all burned ourselves now and then. And boy, that burns takes a
Far longer than you want it to.
lot. Yes.
No matter how long it is.
Ooh, that's looking mighty fine.
Oh, that is lovely.
Oh yeah, the colors, the red colors, and then the crust on top. It's a great combination.
Smells heavenly.
Ooh. It's for ice cream, but.
You would think.
Now this is John Michael Lerma's strawberry, berry, multi-berry pie. No, cobbler.
Mixed fruit cobbler.
Mixed fruit cobbler.
Yeah.
And you know,
Oh,
we need room for
lovely.
ice cream though, don't we?
Yes, don't forget the room for the ice cream.
And you can always have seconds and thirds.
That would be sinful.
Yes.
Please make sure that there's a little chunk of that yummy topping.
Oh yeah, great
I
idea.
want to taste that and
Yes.
see what I think of it.
Oh, it
my.
smells just divine. Oh. Now, do you want whipped cream or do you
Well,
want?
what I want is
to
to eat
try
a
it?
little bit of this and eat it down a little bit. Imagine that phrase. Hello, Doctor.
She's gonna eat it down.
And then,
I'll eat it down with you.
okay.
On 3.
Out of
Over
your
to
own
you.
container, I noticed. Good, thank you. Love you, but there one is.
Slobbering is all right.
Step back from my parfait glass cow. Oh, did I say that?
1, 2, 3. Great flavors. Wonderful flavors.
Yes,
Very good.
it is.
Very good. Very, very good. And I think the mixed berries help a lot because you never know what you're going to get in the next spoonful.
Indeed.
Now, I'm going to put a little bit of, I think I'll try that extra creamy Cool Whip.
All right.
I'm an extra kind of gal.
Ooh, the chopping is wonderful.
Oh, isn't it though?
It
adds
is.
so much. Do you want a little? Are you okay?
I don't.
You okay? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Again, this is found on page 102 in your favorite cookbook, the Garden County Everyone is Welcome at the Table cookbook.
But that was a terrific idea.
Well, thanks, John Michael Lerma.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you appreciated this portion of the show. I know I did, working with the lovely Miss Martika.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, always charming, effervescent.
Thank you. And you know what? This really is an extremely healthy dessert. It's really not that unhealthy.
No.
I mean, there's sugar in it.
There is.
But you know, honestly, there are far worse.
That's true. Yep.
This is not nearly as fattening as other things.
And you get lots of fruit. I think fruit's very important for you.
Yeah.
Antioxidants, isn't that it?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
On that note, hello, Sock Center.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Bye.